Over the last two classes, we've been able to answer two very important questions: why talented professionals remain invisible and how to position yourself so people immediately understand the value you carry. But here's another question I get asked also. Uncle Mark, now that I know what to say, how do I consistently stay visible? But let's be honest, life gets busy. Meetings, clients, projects, family, and before you know it, 3 weeks have gone past and you have not posted anything. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a visibility system that works even if you are very busy. Welcome back. If you have watched part 1 and part 2, I want to say a very big congratulations to you. You have done what most professionals never do. We've been able to identify the real problem about our invisibility and we're able to clarify our positioning. Now it's time to build consistency. Because let's be honest, positioning without visibility keeps you hidden, and visibility without positioning creates confusion. But when positioning and visibility works together consistently, people begin to remember you, they begin to trust you, they begin to choose you, and eventually they begin to recommend you. So let's build that system. One of the biggest myths about personal branding is this: people think consistency means posting every single day. It doesn't. I know professionals who post every single day, yet nobody remembers them. I also know professionals who post just 3 to 4 times a week, yet opportunity constantly finds them. The difference isn't frequency, the difference is intentionality. Consistency isn't about doing everything, it's about doing the right thing repeatedly. The audience doesn't need more noise, they need repeated exposure to your expertise. Now remember this, the market rewards consistent value, not occasional brilliance. So what exactly should I post? Now this is where many professionals become very overwhelmed, but fortunately, it doesn't have to be that complicated. Everything I teach about content revolves around 3 simple pillars. The first pillar is educational content. Teach something you know. Answer questions regarding your expertise. Explain industry concepts. Break down complex ideas and share your framework. People follow professionals who make them smarter. Number 2, personal content. People don't connect with logos, they connect with people. So tell stories, share lessons, talk about your mistakes, celebrate wins, take people behind the scenes. All this builds trust. 3, promotional content. This is the pillar many professionals ignore. After educating, after building trust, invite people to work with you. Share testimonials, share case studies, and even client results. Offer your services, invite people to register. Now listen to this. Promotion is not begging. Promotion is creating opportunities. If people don't know how to work with you, they probably won't. Now let's make this very practical, because knowing these 3 pillars still leaves one big question: how do I organize everything? So here's a simple weekly structure you can implement. Mondays educational content, Wednesdays personal content, and Fridays promotional content. That's it. 3 quality content every week. Now imagine doing that consistently for 90 days. That is 36 opportunities for the market to discover your expertise. And remember, every post becomes a digital asset working for you long after you have published this content. The truth is this: one good post a day could introduce you to someone 6 months later. But let's be honest, if it were very easy, why is everybody not doing it? So what really is stopping people from being consistent? What I've discovered is this: people don't stop posting because they're lazy. They stop posting because they run out of ideas. They get busy, they overthink things, they chase perfection. Eventually, they disappear. Then they feel guilty, then they promise themselves, okay, I'll start next Monday or next month or next year, and the cycle repeats itself. The problem isn't motivation, it is the absence of a system. And that is exactly why I built something for professionals like you. Not another motivational resource, no, but the practical implementation system that can help you build content consistently. For years, people attend my workshop, they fill notebook, they save our slides, they left inspired. 3 weeks later, nothing has changed. Not because they lack motivation, but because they lack implementation. That's when I realized information wasn't the problem, implementation was. So instead of creating another ebook, I built a complete implementation system, one that answers the questions professionals ask every day. What do I post? What should I write? How do I stay consistent? How do I build authority? Everything is already mapped out in this particular system. So if you have genuinely followed this 3-part masterclass, I believe you're ready for the next step. Over these 3 videos, over these 3 classes, we've covered why professionals remain invisible, how to position yourself, and how to build visibility consistently. But here's the truth: knowing and implementing are two different things entirely. And that is why I created Stop Being Invisible, the 90-day Get Seen and Chosen system. Inside, you will find a complete ebook, a personal brand worksheet, personal brand templates, an example guide, a 90-day visibility roadmap, and a 90-day content operation system. Plus, you're going to get my personalized brand AI engine. Everything working together as one implementation system. So instead of wondering what to do next, you simply execute. Now, before we finish, I want to leave you with one final thought. Someone, somewhere needs exactly the value you carry, needs your experience, needs your expertise, and needs your solution. But they will never choose you if they don't discover you. You already have the skill, you already have the competence. Now it's time to build intentionally. Position yourself and consistently build your visibility and create the opportunity you have been waiting for. Because remember, skills create value, relevance creates demand, competence creates trust, positioning shapes perception, visibility creates discovery, and brand creates opportunity. I want to say a very big thank you for joining me throughout this Positioning and Visibility Masterclass. If this series has been valuable to you, I urge you to subscribe to the channel, okay? And also share it to other professionals in your network. And if you're ready to stop being invisible and start building a personal brand people understand, trust, and confidently choose, you will find the link to the Stop Being Invisible, the 90-day Get Seen and Choosing system in the description below. I remain Uncle Mark, and thank you for watching.